What's going on, guys? Today I am kayak fishing the river, hopefully catching some bass today. So it is already about 7:30 p.m. so I only have about an hour to fish today. So today's not going to be anything fancy. I'm just going to throw a little swim bait on a jig head and hope for the best. I pulled up to this spot. There's about 10 to 12 other cars just at this boat launch alone. So this spot gets very heavily pressured on nice days during the summer. I mean, there's a college like a quarter mile down the road, so all the college kids come and they fish. But that's not really going to be a problem because I'm going to show you guys how to catch fish on very pressured areas. Just a couple things to keep in mind when fishing pressured water. Most of the time, people are retrieving their lure at a medium pace. So you either want to go really slow or you want to go fast. And second thing is, a lot of people don't fish in snags. They'll fish around the outsides of the snag, but they're too scared to throw their lure into the snag because they don't want to get snagged up. But I'm not scared. I'll go right into the middle of any snag that I see, and I think that is going to be the difference between me catching fish and me not catching fish today on this very pressured river.
This is the bait I'm going to be throwing today. It's a grass pig from Havoc. I got this on sale at Bass Pro for only $1.88. I'm not a huge fan of Bass Pro shops, but sometimes they have good deals like this. And the reason I say I'm not a fan of Bass Pro lures is just because their soft plastics are fine. It's just their lures. Like for instance, their Kermy frog. I've had one blow up, and that one blow up has completely destroyed my Kermy frog.
But since I'm fishing snags today, I buried this hook deep in my bait. I don't have very many shaky heads, and in New Hampshire you're not allowed to use lead, so all shaky heads in New Hampshire are like $7-8 a package, so I really don't want to lose these. Get a little deeper water. Don't have very much time. I got about, I don't know, 45 minutes left of daylight.
Got one, guys.
Ooh, drag slipped hard. I need to fix my drag. And watch out for this tree. There we go, guys. First fish on this pressured area. I threw it directly into this snag off to my left.
My left here.
And I brought it up over a branch and let it sit. And sure enough, he was on it. First fish, baby, let's go. Since my drag slipped, I really thought that was gonna be a giant, my first fish. I didn't realize how loose it was. Alright, this time I'm casting right over this log. That could be stupid, that could be good. Way back in there.
Got one, another one. I told you, that's 2 fish off this one snag, baby.
You gotta get deep in there. But again, it's a pressured little area. But that's awesome, I'm already catching fish.
Just to show you where I'm fishing, there's that 4x4 that's sticking up out of the water, and then there's that big thick log. I just tossed it over the log, gave it a couple hops, and he was on. And that's what you need to do. You need to get really deep back in here. Even if you need to get 7-8 feet from shore, that's fine, and just toss it to shore. However you can get your lure into the deepest, darkest snags, that is your best bet of finding fish in pressured areas, because a lot of people won't even try. So these fish that hold up, like in the back here, they're not gonna see pressure all day long. I'm in a dangerous spot right now. Oh, too many spiders. Too many spiders.
Oh, that was a big one. Oh, I just hit him. That was a big one.
I know the GoPro doesn't show very much depth, but I'm only about 7-8 feet off the shore. And sometimes that's where you should be to go to where the fish are.
No, my line. Oh! That is the world's biggest spider. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm not gonna get my good camera because it's out of the way and bungees, but look at that at the end of the log.
But look at that at the end of the log. I don't know if my... Oh man. That thing would have killed me. Thing was definitely poisonous.
Another tip I can give you guys is, you see this log coming out of the water here? Don't just fish the base of it. This log comes out almost 20 feet into the water. So cast all the way out there and let it sink all the way down to the bottom, because there will be fish at the tip of this snag in deep water.
That's a good fish! Good fish! Good fish! Good fish! Guys! Guys! PB! 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 This might be my PB largemouth. No! He's got me wrapped up on a stick! And there's so many snags everywhere. I'm surprised I even got him that close to me to begin with. That was one of the hardest fighting fish I have ever felt in my life. I still have him on! I still have him on!
Let's go, baby! Woo! I thought he was gone! He's not my personal best, but that is how you catch a fish in pressured waters, baby!
I'm just giving him a drink of water right now. He's not my PB, but man, when he jumped out of that water, I swore he was.
Let's put it back. Oh my god, look at just fold over my fingers. He was ready. Got another one, that's a good one too. Never mind. He must have been wrapped around a log. When I set the hook, he was dead weight, just like the first one. So he definitely must have been wrapped around a log, but you'll catch a lot of these. It's just like regular. Alright guys, since I'm on a kayak, and this spot is only accessible by like boat or kayak or something like that, I want to get to spots where boats can't. And right behind the camera is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The snag goes into the tree at kind of like an L shape, and a boat can't get behind the back side of that snag, but I can on my kayak. And that is where you'll catch some fish where other people won't. Alright guys, so I ran out of time and snags, but hopefully today gives you a little bit more confidence when you fish pressured waters. And if you keep a couple of the tips I said in this video in mind, today is maybe a day you could have in your local river. But I talked to two people as they passed by, and both of them did not catch one single fish today. So for me, catching those 4 fish, that's pretty good in some pressured water. Especially that 4 pounder. And my last advice to you guys is just throw something weird, throw something out of the ordinary that the fish haven't seen before. Like throw like a different style craw than you normally would, just because most people use the same style craw, and it's like the rage craw from Strike King. it's mostly that style. So if you can find like a different style craw, try that. Maybe that will help you catch some fish. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really